that we're asking her for. What would be your next steps as far as seeking employment or handling things with your kids?
I would reapply for my dental license and I would try to go back to the dental field. I did do a lot of years in there, so I would try to do that and get back on my feet.
Where are you living right now?
With Santos.
Okay. And are you both taking care of the kids?
We do this, mainly me, because he works and I can't work at the moment. It's been hard. So it's mainly me.
Now you have some family here in the audience. Can y'all stand up, please? Family in the audience. And who's here for you?
So I have my mom and I have Luis, which is my brother-in-law.
That's Santos's brother?
It is, yes.
Okay. They're both here in support and would like for the judge to consider probation for them, right? Is there anything else you want to tell the judge or explain about this happening or about your background in any way?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if Bianca is here or if she's listening, but I am very sorry. I have prayed for her mentally and physically, and you know, I am sorry. It was 2.5 years ago, but it doesn't matter how long it was. It still was done, and I do take responsibility for it. And I do plan on, if everything goes good, I do plan on getting back on my feet, going back to work and continuing my life, because I did lose everything. Lost my car that night, the same night. I lost my job. I lost my freedom. I've lost money. I lost just literally everything within the 2 years. So from having everything to literally nothing, starting fresh, it's been hard mentally too. And I was on full house arrest where I couldn't even go to work to one point. So it was hard to adjust from having everything to nothing, from everything being taken away from you because of your own decision from my own decision that I made. And I'm fully aware of that. And also for my children, because, you know, I wasn't at the right mindset at the time. I do know now, and I mean, it shouldn't have taken me this long to realize, but I did come to a realization, and you know, I love my kids and I would hate to be gone away from them that long. And I felt like at the time I was keeping them safe and pursuing this relationship, because no matter what I did, he was always there, no matter if I wanted to leave or not. Like, I just felt like I didn't have any help. I mean, just to leave, like I was being threatened, I was being abused, like I couldn't find a way out.
And are you still with him?
I'm not with him, no. So in a sense, I don't know if this is bad to say, but I'm kind of glad this happened, because it's not happening anymore with him. So I'm free from him, not free from you guys, but I'm free from him. So I just want to be at home with my kids. My kids are just getting older. You know, I've missed baby showers, weddings, I missed parties just because of being on house arrest, and it's been tough. It really has, and I've changed my life. I'm not half the woman I used to be. Was a girl, I'm a woman now, and I hope we take into consideration my children. They do need their mom.
By this point, Martinez is asking the judge to look beyond the conviction and see the person she says she has become since the offense. But the prosecutor is about to examine that story much more closely. The emotional appeal is only one side of this hearing. The next questions will test whether her actions actually match the changes she says she has made.
And, you know, and I just want to tell Bianca, like, I have been very for her, and I'm sorry, and I hope we're able to get past this. It's, you know, I've been waiting for this for 2 years, 2.5 years, so I'm ready.
All right. State any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Ms. Martinez, so you have 3 kids, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are their ages?
I have, like, I see.
You can, yeah.
Okay. I have a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 9-year-old.
Okay, and so it's your testimony that on the date that this offense occurred, that you had left them with Santos so you could go out with your friends, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, where were you and your friends at before the offense occurred?
We were down the street. We all live pretty close. So
Okay.
my friend had like we just get together, some drinks, and, you know, just to hang out.
Okay. And then you go back to Santos' house at around 10:30. Is that what you said?
10:30, yes.
Okay. So I'm kind of confused on the timeline of your relationship. I'm hoping you can give me some clarity. So you testified that you and Santos began your relationship with each other when you were 14 years old. Is that correct? Okay. And about what year was that? Do you remember?
2012.
Okay. And then you guys break up when you're in 2021. Oh.
20.
Okay.
So yes.
But in 2021, you all are still living
We're still
together.
yes.
Okay. And you're stating that you still had feelings for him at this time.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. And so then you break up with or you and Santos break up in 2021, and then you meet Roger Mims in 2020.
Like around there, 2021, like.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you speak up so I could hear?
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay.
Yes, so we did meet, around 2021, maybe the end of 2021.
Okay. And so you did testify about the incidents that occurred with.
This is where the prosecution's strategy becomes much clearer. Martinez had described Roger as someone who threatened and abused her. Yet the prosecutor now points to a protective order that was still active when Martinez contacted him. That contradiction doesn't decide the case by itself, but it gives the court a very different way to evaluate her judgment.
Roger Mims. And in fact, it got so bad that you even got a protective order against him in 2022. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
And so that protective order was still in place when you decided to call him up in 2023 on the date of this offense, right?
Yes.
So while you had a protective order, you were still communicating with Roger Mims, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so when we're talking about the night of the offense, you stated that you picked Roger up from his home, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess let me back up. So you arrive at Santos' house at around 10:30. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then you see that Santos is not at his house, correct?
Yes.
And so then you decide to call up Roger Mims. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Okay. And then you go to Roger Mims' house to pick him up, correct?
Yes.
And then you drive back to Santos' house, correct?
Yes.
And then at that time, you see that Santos is now back home, correct?
Yes.
And there's a white motor vehicle that's parked across the street, correct?
Yes.
And so you and Roger decide at that point, and I think when the detective spoke with you about this, you told the detective that you saw the white car outside and thought that it was Santos's bitch, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so after thinking that, knowing that you still have feelings for Santos, but you're still commingling with Roger, you all decide to follow that white motor vehicle, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so that white motor vehicle pulls up to a home, correct?
Yes.
And then you were in the driver's seat, correct?
I was driving. Yes.
Okay, and Roger Mims was in the passenger seat, correct?
Yes.
Where was the firearm during this time?
I don't know where he had it because I wasn't aware he had one.
Okay, but it was in the car with you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so you exit your driver's seat, correct?
Yes.
And at the time that you approach Bianca, she's in her front yard, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so it's your testimony that she swung on you first, but would it surprise you to say that she didn't? Would it surprise you that she says that she did not hit you first?
She could say what she wants, but I mean.
Okay, but notwithstanding that, you were on her property, correct?
Yes.
And you guys enlisted in a fist fight, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And that fist fight left her with injuries, correct?
Yes.
Her lip was busted, correct?
Yes.
She had scrapes on her knees, correct?
Yes.
And it got so rambunctious that there was flip-flops spread across her front yard, correct?
I'm not too sure about that.
Okay. And then the fight spills over into the street, is that correct?
Yes.
And I'm sure that you've reviewed the discovery, but there's a Ring doorbell camera that was turned over from a
Yes.
neighbor, correct?
Yes.
And in that Ring doorbell camera, you can hear Bianca saying, "Please stop." Do you recall that?
Yes.
Did you stop when she asked you to?
She wasn't telling me to stop. She was telling the other person.
And who's the other person?
Roger.
Okay, and what was he doing at that time?
I don't know what he was doing.
Was he curb stomping her at the time, or did he have the firearm out at the time?
I think he was curb stomping her.
Okay.
Because I was already in my car.
Okay. And then after that, you all get back into the motor vehicle, you get back into the driver's seat, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and Roger gets back into the passenger seat, correct?
Yes.
And at this time, you have Bianca's purse and her cell phone, correct?
I only have her cell phone.
Okay, but at one time, you or Roger had possession of her purse, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and regarding the cell phone, you stated when you were speaking with your attorney that you believed that it was your phone, is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, and do you recall when the detective went to Santos' house to speak with you?
Yes.
Okay, and do you recall telling the detective that you took Bianca's phone and bag and then gave it back to her, but then she took a picture of your license plate and then you took the phone again? Do you recall that?
No.
Okay, well, would it surprise you if that's contained on the detective's body-worn camera?
Yeah, because I'm the one who told him where her phone was.
Okay, well, let's get to that. All right.
Okay.
So then after Roger points the firearm at Bianca, do you recall that?
No, I didn't see him point anything. I just heard it.
Okay, you heard him discharge the firearm.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, and then you all enter your motor vehicle and drive off, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and
Steve, can I say something?
go.
So it wasn't just at Bianca, it was also at me too. We were both in the street.
Okay,
So the firearm was toward both of us.
that's fair. But moving on, you all flee the scene, correct?
Yes.
And you toss the cell phone knowing that it belongs to Bianca, right?
No, so we got into an accident right literally after that because Roger, he pressed my foot down and he hit another vehicle. So he's like, give me the phone, and at that time I knew that it was a gun because obviously it went off. He threw the gun and the cell phone. So I don't know where it was, but I told the officer where the accident occurred and the area that we hit the other vehicle. So that's how the officer recovered it.
Okay, that is correct. So the cell phone was recovered in the
Yes.
area of the crash.
Yes.
Okay, now I want to talk to you about the crash because
Okay.
it was a pretty serious crash, right?
Yes.
And you were driving the vehicle, correct?
Yes,
And he was in the passenger seat, right?
Yes.
And so it was so serious that the police had to be dispatched, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you're aware that those police officers had body-worn cameras,
I
right?
do, yes.
Okay, and so you remember that after the crash occurred, Roger's hugging on you and kissing on you and filling on your buttocks after you all just committed this offense. Do you recall that, right?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, but if it's on the body-worn camera, that's not fabricated, is it?
If it's on the body camera, no, it's not that, but I don't recall that.
All right.
We literally just got into an accident, so
Okay,
we're
that's
both
fair.
hurting.
And so when Roger was arrested for this offense, you were still communicating with him while he was in the Bexar County Jail, correct?
When he was arrested, he didn't call me from jail or anything. I didn't know if he got arrested until he didn't get arrested for like a whole year later.
Mm-hmm. And so it's your testimony that he didn't call you from Bexar County Jail?
Not that I recall, no.
Okay.
I would get text messages from him, like text now or like fake phone numbers because his number was blocked, but I don't remember getting a call from him from jail, no.
Okay. And so you've told this court that it's been hard for you to adjust from being on ankle monitor. And I do appreciate that you realize that that's all because of the personal decisions that you made.
Yes, ma'am.
But I want to ask you, Judge, may I see that supplemental report? That, would it surprise you to know that Bianca states that she has lost a sense of peace that she once had since
Judge,
this offense?
We're going to object to this line of questioning. It's not proper impeachment. And the judge, you have the facts and the statement right before you.
The hearing has now moved beyond Martinez's personal struggles and back to the consequences of the offense itself. The court has heard her explanation, her apology, and the prosecution's challenges to her decisions. Now there is very little left to argue. The next words from the judge will determine whether she walks out with probation or goes to prison.
All right. The objection will be overruled. You may ask your next question.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, you have told this court that it's been hard for you to adjust. You understand that it's been hard for Bianca to adjust from this offense occurring against her, correct?
Yes.
And do you think that's fair that she has to deal with those things and go to therapy and relive this? Do you think that's fair?
No, it's not.
Okay, we pass the witness around.
All right, any follow-up?
No further questions, Judge.
All right, this is what the court will do. After reviewing everything and hearing the testimony, the court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's restitution of $940 to Gonzalez. The court will order the removal of the GPS. And there's also to be no contact with Roger Mims and Santos Hernandez. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
This document that we signed below.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And counsel, I'll request the therapeutic community to address any issues. All right, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.